Yo guys, what is up? It is Jeracraft and welcome back to another video, my crew of epical awesome subscribers. Today we're gonna be doing a let's buildy and look what I found. We got a pink chupacabra. What you doing here, buddy? No, but seriously guys, I'm going to be building today a medieval outpost. Now this is not just any outpost, I've actually been planning on building this for quite a while. Now the idea is that this outpost is going to have a small house, the main tower, and then a prison cell right underneath. But hopefully, as always, you guys will get some build tips and ideas for future buildings that you might want to build. But for now, what I'm going to start off doing is just building a basic platform up into the tower. Now, the tower is going to have a tower house, if that makes sense. You guys, again, have to kind of figure this out on your own and get some ideas from this, guys. I'm trying to help you out as best as I can. So today, hopefully, you'll see how to build an epic, awesome outpost tower. Now, for those of you who are epic builders, you might be able to take it a step further and even actually recreate this step by step. But remember, this is just a let's build. It's not an actual tutorial video. But if the building works out just as I planned it, I might just do a tutorial video on this build. So if you like this build and how it turns out, just smash that like button. And maybe if we can reach about 500 likes, I'll start a tutorial video on it. How does that sound? Right, let me place some stair blocks right around here. Make this nice and flashy. Nice and flashy. And let's extend this slight bit further. There we go. So the idea is to have the entrance into the tower right here. Except we're going to have an outpost. So I might just be able to push this a block further and just have full blocks here instead. That way we can place some wall on each end over here. And you'll have a kind of main entrance into the building. Now this might be a long video. So I might split it up into two sections. It kind of depends how massive we're going to make this building. Because I always tend to do the same mistake. I say, yes guys, I'm building a small little townhouse today. And then it turns out being a freaking mansion. I always do the same. Why do I always do that? Now I am going for brick stairs, but you know, I might just change the style of the building as we go along. I don't really like the look of this already, so I'm going to go back to some oak wood. Or actually, I might just use some spruce wood instead, because I want to make the building look kind of dark and gloomy, something kind of out of Skyrim, I don't know. Now this is actually looking pretty decent. I actually like the look of that. So let's place the entrance here. Let's see what doors we can use. Again, I want to go for something kind of dark themed. I know it's Halloween, but this has nothing to do with Halloween, okay? We've still got a couple of days left. I am going to be playing possibly some horror games, guys, for Halloween. Let me know if you guys are interested in that. I know some of you are kind of scared. You don't want to watch my scary horror let's plays. The idea was to have a prison entrance somewhere on this side of the building, but the entrance to the prison is going to be here. Now the problem is that this is a bit low, so we could either maybe make the entrance into the prison a block lower, or we can just raise this up a block. Right, I think I'll just lower the prison an extra block, because I really can't be bothered to lift up this block. We don't even have single player commands or world wrapper yet. I mean, we don't even know yet. This might not even work out. But again guys, we're going to be making adjustments to this building as we go along. Now I'm going to extend the size of the outpost house by an extra block to get enough space to fit in a bed, a furnace, and all that basic stuff. So what I'll do is I'll extend the roof by an extra block as well. So just like that, I'll have to make a slight adjustment to the underpassage right here. Underpassage, is that a good way to describe this? I don't know. I don't know. Jesus. Don't blame me, I'm not crazy. There's a pink sheep here somewhere. That's the one that's crazy. So as I said before, I was going to go for some dark colors. So, I mean, when we add in all the extra decoration, I'll put in some flags, some iron bars. I might even change the fencing. Instead of having cobblestone wall, I might just have some of this. I mean, I've never used this fence before, so I'm not too sure how that's going to look. I mean, maybe the full blocks don't really match. And you know what? I might actually remove this because it makes no sense. You might as well have that this way instead. That looks a bit more fit. Place a random anvil here just for no reason. It's a military building at the end of the day. So let's have another pillar right in the center here. And let's place one on this side as well. So 1, 2, 3, there we go. Place some random windows here as well. And let's try using some brick stairs for the walls. I think that should look pretty good. I really don't know how this is going to turn out. Again, guys, I'm building this from the top of my head. Like, I literally had no plans for this whatsoever. It's just a kind of image I had in my mind, and I had to get it done to see what it would look like. At the end of the day, if I did have single player commands, this would have been a lot easier. But either way, I kind of like the look of this so far, so we're just going to continue with it. Let's just kind of fill this in so we have at least a flooring, so that we can do some interiors. I mean, I'm not going to do the interiors now, but you know what I'm saying. Right, guys, so I've come up with another crazy idea. I mean, the idea was to have a tower on this side of the building, but I think it'll be better off actually breaking this off completely and possibly having some sort of bridge to a tower over here. But again, we're not going to know how this is going to turn out until we actually experiment and work this out. So let's just build a standard fireplace so that we can get an idea of what it is this is going to look like. I've never seen this before. Oh, that looks pretty cool. I don't know why I'd use it. Actually, this would be really useful for a fire. Sorry, randomly testing out some things here, but this seems like a kind of dried out fire. I've never seen this texture before for netherrack. They must have updated it. That's crazy. And that's basically where the fireplace is going to be, just so you guys get an idea. Now, obviously, whoever's going to be in charge or manning the outpost will have a place to sleep, so we'll place a bed. We're going to place a furnace somewhere over here as well. You know, guys, just the basics. I mean, I don't even know why I'm adding interior already, but just at least to get an idea. I'll place some more spruce wood log across here. Okay, guys, we basically have two options. We can either push the fireplace a block further in, or we can push the fireplace a block further out and just make the building bigger. But seeing as the purpose of this build is to at least keep things small, I've decided to push the fireplace in a further block. Either way, it keeps the inside of the building kind of cozy and doesn't kind of overdo it. At the end of the day, this is an outpost, guys. It's not a massive mansion. I think either way, this is going to look a lot nicer. So as you can see, guys, it's kind of small. You walk in, you have a small living quarters, and that's pretty much it. Then we'll have an entrance to the tower as from here. Gonna place a random flag right here just because I feel like I need to. Let's see if this works. I'll add some stairs. Just cover up at least the furnace so we don't have an awkward block there. The design plan I had is turning out to be a lot more complicated than I thought it would be. Damn it, all I want is a simple fireplace. How hard can it be? Right, let's try a new approach to this fireplace. This might just work. But let's just create the top of this fireplace and at least see what it's going to look like. And might as well just finish off the ceiling as well. I've gone for a bit of a freaky design here. It's just I don't know what to do with this, so I just kind of like... I mean, a bit of experimenting here, guys. A bit of random block placing, to be honest. I think that's about okay for now. As I said before, guys, we're going to mix and match ideas and it'll come together eventually. So let's push this through. I don't know if to go for 2 block wide or 1 block wide, but I tend to usually like placing the cobblestone wall in this kind of formation. I kind of like the look of that. And I think it's going to stay this way because this is looking pretty decent. What, guys? You didn't tell me there were iron trap doors now? That looks amazing. Although it's kind of annoying because you can't really open it just without having a redstone button. So as I said, guys, I was going to have a prison cell right underneath this hut. So I've basically made a standard staircase, covered up the netherrack with a block of cobblestone slab, and I guess we could have the prison cell somewhere over here. It also kind of depends how far we're going to build this way, because we are going to have the tower on this side as well, so it could affect the size of the prison cell. So I guess I'll have to kind of push it aside for now. This is looking mighty fine, guys. I love the look of this so far. We do need some support over here as well. I didn't actually take a look at that. Let's have maybe just some blocks over here. That should be fine, right? Let's even add one of these just because I want to. Now, I don't know if that looks good. I don't know. I could have something else there. Oh my god. They've retextured that like crazy. That is insane. How would that look over here? Look at that madness. I think I might even leave it there. I don't know, it looks a bit interesting. Right, let's see what we can add inside here. We could fit an armor stand as well, because obviously whoever's going to be watching over the tower would need his armor somewhere before going to bed, I guess, right? I don't know about the dragon head, guys. I mean, don't take it seriously. I just kind of like the look of it for now. So just by clearing this up, we can have maybe a small kind of bandit campfire with some seating, just so you guys get an idea of what I'm trying to basically come up with here. We can remove these blocks. I know that there's no space left, but by possibly having a small fire going on there, I mean, we're talking about something pretty basic right now. We're not actually going to go with this design. I don't know. I have to kind of work with this. But for now, this kind of looks good. I mean, the idea is there. Now, all we have to do is create a nice bridge right over this kind of lower level fireplace camp area, and we'll have the entrance to the tower somewhere over here. I think this is a pretty interesting building we're coming up with here, guys. So I just kind of need to place the stair blocks in the same formation as we did before, just on this side. Again, I don't know if this is going to be a good size or not. We'll just see how it comes together. Right, so there we go. This is basically going to be the initial bridge towards the tower. Obviously, we'll add in all that extra fencing and all the extra details later on. But I think for now, I'm going to end this episode here. I'm not too sure how long I've been recording for, but we made a lot of good progress up till now, and I think this is looking pretty good. Now, obviously, leave your ideas and your feedback in the comments below, guys. Don't forget to smash that like button and become epically awesome today, and subscribe. Just hit that subscribe button, guys. Just join the club, join the crew. We're playing a lot of different games, a lot of Minecraft builds, and you guys should enjoy it. So thank you for watching. This is Jeracraft, and I will see you for part 2. Over and out.